imaging itself is pretty loud.
Okay. Ooh, it's pretty epic though.
Speaking of epic, so E3, man, right? Like, lots of stuff coming out of there. Lots of really good stuff.
Yeah, Epic is, it's always Epic. E3 is one of those things that's evolved over the years. It used to be just so developer focused, and they would report back to the media, and the media would be like, hey, look at what's, 1,000 years down the pipeline. But it's become so consumer oriented now that it's just like spectacle. And, I tried not to get so hyped and into it, but you can't help it when anyone's like texting you like, did you hear this? Did you hear that?
Right.
So you would be interested to know that, and I would too, Kingdom Hearts 3 is in fact coming.
Yes, there's an actual release date now.
They can't back out. They have put it on the calendar. It is happening.
Yes, it's there.
So do I need to go back and like watch every Disney movie from the past 10 years to be relevant to this, or do you think we're good?
Yeah, that's what, and it's been delayed for so long or whatever, like they've been putting it out, and I feel like that's why, more and more Disney titles come out, and they're like, oh, let's shove this in, and then it just takes longer for them to like get the game out or something, I don't know. Maybe that's...
Well, listen, if Kingdom Hearts 3 is what motivates me to finally watch Frozen, I'm into it.
Fair.
But, it's not just Kingdom Hearts 3. We got another Fallout title coming, which, for me, head explode. I'm super into that.
Sure.
Fallout 76. But, this is the thing. When Fallout 3 came out, or was announced, everyone was like, oh, Fallout 3, it's not an isometric, top-down game. It's like a first-person shooter. You're destroying this franchise. And Fallout 3 was like the most popular game, period. I mean, everyone loved it. It was an amazing game. And then when Fallout 4 came out, people were complaining like, oh, it's too much of the same. With some stripped down features that people weren't appreciative of. And now this game looks to be much more of a PvP, always online, kind of you're seeing other people, you're playing against other people, and it's less about the story. At least that's what I've heard in the grapevine. And that's a huge shift away. I mean, it's so telling that we're now in this always online, games for service, like that's the environment we're in. To see Fallout go into that is super interesting, and I want it to do well, but I'm nervous. I don't want to be too nervous because, I don't want to be the Fallout 3 guy who was like, oh, it's terrible. But I'm nervous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right, I've never played any of the Fallout games, so I can't speak to any of it, but, I know that you are like a big fan, so I feel like if anybody can comment on, which of those games are good and what they expect from this game, it's you, for sure.
Well, I think we can promise our viewers, I think we can do this, that we will be playing Kingdom Hearts and Fallout 76 on this channel. Can we make that promise, do you think?
Yeah, I totally think so. Fallout 76 doesn't have a date, right, yet? It's still TBA?
No, the future. Sometime in the future.
Yeah, sometime in the future. So Kingdom Hearts will definitely play at the end of January when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's so long from now, Tony. That is so long from now. But it's been like 14 years, so I think you can wait till January.
I think so. I think so.
But yeah, so that's what's going on in the world of gaming so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying this menu screen we have here. I believe that's a cat riding a unicorn, which is okay.
Yeah, yes, that is definitely that. Tony.
Yeah.
Hey Tony, do you hear that?
No, what?
That's the sound of you not talking and the show beginning. You see, people are waiting to see us play. So, tell us who you are.
Hello, I am Tony, also known as Paradox. And you are, madam?
I am Warren, and I am also known as Caustic Sofa.
That is right, my sassy friend. We are the two platform racing gamers, and today we're trying to get one trophy in Trials Fusion.
So Trials Fusion is one of the June 2018 PS Plus free downloads. for the PlayStation 4. That's what I get for trying to talk about.
PS Please.
So with today's episode, PS Please! With today's episode and last week's episode of XCOM 2, which, just if you didn't watch that one, quick recap, we hated that game.
Yes.
So we've now, at the end of this today, we'll have played both of the big name titles for the PlayStation 4 that came out in June. So if you haven't seen our video yet on XCOM 2, please go back and watch it so you can see us hating on the game the whole time. And feel free to catch up anytime at 2Gamers1 Trophy on YouTube. And also this month for the PlayStation 3, you can get Ghost Recon Future Soldier and Zombie Driver HD. That's right, in zombies driving in high definition. And then for PlayStation Vita, you can have Atomic Ninjas, and that's a cross-plat. My God, I cannot talk today.
It's P's. It's P's you can handle. PS Play, PS Vita, Cross-Pre.
Too many things. Atomic Ninjas is cross-play on the PlayStation 3, and then you can also have Squares for the Vita. I just got a notification on my PlayStation that it can't operate with my voice.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
I guess
Seems good.
it's trying to. No, I think it's trying to control my PlayStation with my voice, which is weird because I've literally never done that before.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so as a reminder, PlayStation has already announced that they are sunsetting 3 titles for both the PlayStation 3 and the Vita. So add these titles to your library before time runs out. Can we also talk about how right now Battlefield? There's a free game for the PlayStation that is PlayStation Plus members exclusive. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
I didn't know this.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I went on my PlayStation 4 to download Trials Fusion, and it was said that it was there for free. I don't know why it's there for free. I don't know how long it's there for free, but it obviously is a very huge game because I have almost 100 gigs free on my PlayStation, and it still will not let me download it saying there's not enough space. And I know you have to have like 2 or 3 times the amount of available space for the game.
Yeah.
But if I have 100 gigs free and it's still not letting me download, something's very wrong.
Wow, so if this is like a free title that was just sort of snuck in there, we'll have to research a little bit further, but that's exciting.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, whoa, because when you go to download it, it says, which experience would you like to play first? We'll focus on downloading that one, and then we'll do the other one in the background later. And so you can either download the zombies version of the game or the multiplayer version. So it's good to know that there's 2 different versions of this game you can play, one of which is zombies.
Well,
That's
I think
all.
everything needs zombies. Just throw a zombie in
It
there.
sure
and
does. Sure does.
Yeah, we'll review that.
Anyway.
Maybe we'll play that next time. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. So I totally jumped script here. Let's get back on track.
That's okay.
So add those games to your library.
Yes, because I will be playing this episode's game, and I will be doing so for the first time unaware of what gameplay awaits me. Lauren will be joining me as the show's game expert, and she'll be guiding me as necessary towards the episode's trophy goal.
We here at 2Gamers1 Trophy can multitask, and that's why we don't just review these free PS Plus titles. We like to add the extra challenge. So for Trials Fusion, we're doing a targeted trophy, which means that Tony will be going after one specific trophy, and in this case, it's the trophy I Like What You've Done There, which is a bronze level trophy, and it's been earned by 47.05% of the game's players, making it an uncommon trophy. And that is all according to PSN Profiles, which is a trophy aggregator, where we get all of our trophy information from.
We invite all of our live viewers to join in a Twitch chat. Let us know if you're playing along, and tell us your impressions of the game. Or, frankly, tell us your impressions of anything. We love to participate with our audience. And for those of us joining later in YouTube, if you like our content, then why aren't you subscribing? One click, and you won't miss any content from 2Gamers1 Trophy ever again. Then, after you subscribe, hit like, and leave a really glowing comment, because our egos are like crazy pretzels. So, no more delay, we start gameplay now. Make them to Ubisoft servers, because that plays them all.
Yeah, I was like, welcome back, whoever you are.
I
Played
just
all
got
of our
400
games.
acorns, and I believe I'm the winner. I have 1 acorns. I
Yep,
love acorns.
done. Game over. So what you're gonna want to do here is you're gonna want to play the career mode
Okay.
first, so you get an idea. It like has like tutorial levels and such, so you get an idea of how the game works. And while you're working on that,
I see here that Caustic Sofa reached driver level 10. Congrats.
yes, and actually it's kind of fun. You'll see when you start playing, it does like ghosts of your friends' times, so you can see how fast you are compared to your friends.
Cool. So I'm trying to click into this new to trials thing, but I guess that's not happening.
No, I think you can just click on career, right?
Okay, let's do career. Riders of the Rustlands out now. Is that an event?
Yeah, but if you go all the way back,
Going through.
like just scroll all the way to the left.
I see. Alright, so we, I think this game is clearly designed to be, evergreen, come in, play, new events, new everything, so, okay, we don't play a ton of
Definitely
those.
a lot of like, here's new content.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is like, buy this content. It's Ubisoft, what do you expect?
Well, I don't want to skip ahead, but I have comments about the amount of DLC for this game, and
Welcome to
yeah,
the Saddle
we'll
Star
get to that.
I know.
Industries training
I'm well
program.
aware. We'll
Level
talk.
1.
I'm Cindy, your personal training
So,
AI.
we'll watch you play for a little bit before I give you any further info about this game.
Okay, here we go.
Don't
It's
forget
beautiful.
to break too.
Leaning.
That's a
That's a checkpoint. Cool.
You can
We'll
hit
retry.
retry
Return
to
to the current
return to the
checkpoint.
current check.
Cool.
Hi, I'm
Wait.
Cindy, your
Oh,
personal training
so-
AI.
There we go.
Hi, I'm
Sydney, your personal training AI.
training
Let's get
AI.
started.
Let's get started.
Wait, Sendai? Cindy.
Press
Cindy?
pass.
Sendai?
Cindy. I think it's Cindy.
Good job.
Yes.
Sydney.
Don't forget to
I
break
think. I
too.
don't remember.
Okay, so she told me to break, and I think I've just really hurt myself. Oh, I can control my clearly paraplegic. This is great. Crawl back to the bike. You can get there. Go ahead. Get back to that bike. Go ahead. You know what? Let's return to checkpoint. I'm enjoying the ragdoll physics.
I mean, the ragdoll physics are fun, I will give it that, but I don't think that you can get back on your bike after falling off of it.
That's a checkpoint.
So,
You can hit retry to return
so
to
she's
the current
forcing me to
checkpoint
read
at
this
any
thing.
time.
Alright.
You can also
Yeah,
hit
that is
restart
kind
to
of
begin
annoying.
the whole track again.
No, leaning is an important skill. I learned that.
Leaning
Right,
back
forward,
is
keep the
important.
balance.
Also
Oh, okay.
keep
Oh,
your
no.
balance.
Ooh, crash. Alright. I'm learning, everybody. Calm down. I'm learning it. So, the game throws you in the air. Physics determines whether you need to lean forward or back.
Congratulations
Lots
on
of
completing
baggies.
your
What is
first
a
training
baggie?
course.
It's a bike. I like bikes.
the bike, yeah.
Meanwhile, I have died in this crate. Was there ever going to be a good outcome here? I feel like I was destined to be killed. That's okay. I am
No,
God.
I think that's part of the fun of this game is that at the end you always like launch into something and end up crashing, like at the end of each little trial.
Oh no, Lauren, I get
This
it.
game kind of reminds
Horrible
me-
death is
this
funny.
game kind of- Yeah. What was that other racing game we played with like the where you could like
Yeah,
restart
there
the
were-
checkpoint?
Yeah, there were all these like stunt jumps you had to make.
Hi,
Yeah.
again, Cindy. Let's have fun today.
Oh, Chaser HQ. Somebody that I'm following. Did much better than me. No. I'm so into the death thing. I'm sorry. Like what
Oh, I
is
know. The crashing is fun.
it's so it's like he's swimming. Okay. Okay, we continue. Oh gosh, that was great. Okay.
You know these things at times, right?
It's worth it. It's worth it. The bike he's swimming. Why? Why is that the animation? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I know it's a waste of time. Okay, here we go. Here we go, lean forward,
No,
not too
it's
far.
fun. I enjoy it.
Not too far. Oh my god, there's a tiny spinning thing. Why? Okay, go. Okay. Somebody did not engineer those emails. Well, okay. Around it. Oh, I'm glad that he put his headlights on because we're focused on safety here in South Fusion. That's really that's our number one. I would say.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you
one of
don't
those-
ever technically die, so
That's
I
true.
don't.
That's true. I won a new personal record. I exploded and took down another window. Okay, that was great. Oh dear.
So this game is fun. There's a funness to it. You know, it doesn't take
Funniosity, one might say.
Yeah, exactly. As you're playing, let's give you viewers a little bit of information about
Cool.
So it was developed by Red Lynx, which is an Ubisoft company. They brought us this Trials series and South Park Phone Destroyer, which I have not even heard of. Phone Destroyer?
Yeah, it was like kind of a tie-in to the latest South Park Fractured Butthole. Like
okay.
I forget what her name is. Wendy. She had like a lot of phone abilities. It was a whole like social media attack thing. It was cute, but you could hear the Phone Destroyer logo when she plugged the two phones together. So I think that they kind of were like, oh, cool tie-in. You can actually play that little mobile game. You know, I'm sure it had all the trappings of South Park humor.
Sure. So Red Lynx, Ubisoft Shanghai, and Ubisoft Kiev all developed this game together. And then it was published by Ubisoft, which, you know, has brought us a lot of titles, notably Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, various other things. This game was released in North America on April 15th, 2014 on the PS4. It was also made available on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. So just the description of the game, which you can see Tony playing, is hilarious and wonderful. But the service take on an unlimited array of platform racing challenges in the unreal world of Trials Fusion, using your skills to traverse across obstacles. Hampered courses, you strive to set track records against the best prize players around the globe. Whether you're racing alone, with friends, or in a global tournament, competition is always around you. And racing on official courses is just a rich world of custom courses built as the most creative and skill concentrated in games, awaits those who are continually searching for new and exciting tracks to conquer. And with long-term support of fresh features and content, the Trials experience will continue to expand and challenge players in new exhilarating. That's interesting to me because this game has been out since 2014 and there's still new content.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's great. If there's still people playing it, wonderful.
Well, I'm guessing there's not going to be much more because there's another one coming out, announced at E3.
Yes, as we were talking about E3, they announced Trials Rising will come out in 2019. Apparently you can sign up for the beta of the game at Ubisoft's website.
Nice.
And in the new game, Trials Rising, the custom tracks that are made will be shared across PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox 360, which is an unusual move for PlayStation because they're really hoarders of content.
Yeah.
I think this, part of it sounds, I know Fortnite players have been outraged about not being able to access their accounts across systems, and I know with, like, Overwatch, you can't, so if you get, like, content on the PlayStation 4, it doesn't show up on the PC account and vice versa, so, yeah, that kind of annoys me too. Not that I play Overwatch, but I have friends that do, and they're always annoyed, like, holding on PC, I want to play with like, yeah.
Yeah, you know, PlayStation's official sort of reasoning behind why they won't allow crossplay for a lot of these titles is that they're like, oh, you know, we can't control those other environments, so we don't want to do this. But, you know, you have a company like Nintendo that's allowing crossplay. And Nintendo, if anyone is focused on, like, children and privacy. It's Nintendo. They're the ones that invented the friend
Right.
code, which is the stupidest multiplayer connection possible. It's
Oh, I know.
You
I
can
know.
see through PlayStation so clearly, and I would have much more respect if they just said, no, we don't want to, because, you know, we're the leaders right now in the market, and it's not worth it to us. I would respect that
Yeah.
opinion, but their official opinion of, oh, you know, it feels like, I don't know, I don't need your corporate speak. We're all adults here.
Right. I don't need you talking in circles around me about why you're doing this. Just give it to me straight.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're not claiming it's a technology thing, because we've had a couple of instances of crossplay accidentally being activated and it having to be
Yeah.
scaled back because, you know, it's very easy for developers to do so. They've already done it for other environments. So it just feels like one of those moves from PlayStation. It's like, you know, when you're number one, when you're on the top, sometimes they're motivated to make kind of shitty, not so pro-consumer decisions.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for not letting people change their usernames and like disabling their accounts because their usernames have been reported. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know, you lose all of your cash with PlayStation. If your account gets deactivated, you don't have any of that, and that seems like it's a really shitty anti-consumer move.
Well, the Fortnite case you brought up is interesting too, because in order to play Fortnite, oh man, that would have been such a good save. Okay, the Fortnite thing is frustrating because you have to create an account with Epic in order to play Fortnite. So it's not just you're playing with the PS4. So I lost my connection to the leaderboards. Even though I'm sure it's the best score anyone's ever gotten. I was saying they have their own logins, Epic. So in order to play across anything, mobile, Wii, Switch, no, Wii obviously, Switch, whatever, you have to have this account. But apparently if you have an account and associate it with a PS4 version of Fortnite, it locks you out of everything else. Which feels like, really, PlayStation? You're going to force people to not only make like a whole nother login? It sounds terrible. Okay, now I'll go. But you know, like, even if you deactivate and say, okay, I don't have a PlayStation 4, you're permanently blocked out of the other two. It's just a shitty situation. It's PlayStation manhandling the developers.
Yeah, that's awful.
So, I mean, you know, I don't want to harp too much on it. I don't know if you have any more feelings on it, but it's just one of those little things.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. So, do you have any, so far, praise or criticism for what you played? I know you're not super far into it, but...
I think I'm pretty much almost beating the game at this point. I'm really good at this.
Yeah, you're great.
It's enjoyable. It's simple.
Yeah.
Like, look,
Yeah.
Hold on a second. So mean-spirited. Fantastic. I love the death animation. I love the physics because it's so it's ragdoll, but it's so satisfying because it feels like, I don't know, cartoony enough that it's not horrific, you know.
Yeah.
The controls are very precise. So precise that it's like difficult because it's like, okay, this is clearly me not being able to balance properly. And so while I get frustrated, I'm getting frustrated at myself, not at the game. Because it really feels like the game is like, there's only really one thing you do, it's just lean back and forth, you know.
Right.
There are tiny moments where I think I'm going to catch myself, and then like, I drag along for a little bit before I crash. That's frustrating, but again, it's not frustrating like that. I just love the way he dies, he face plants. I'm not frustrated with the game, and I'm not bored. Oh, did I actually win that? Was this like a super short level?
Yeah. You just have to ride without leaning, right? You're on that level.
Yeah, so... Oh, all I'm doing is... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize the point of this level. Okay, so no leaning. I got the silver on that one, not bad. Okay, so I have to unlock another medal, I'm assuming, because it said I need 9. So let's go back to Turbine Sarah. now that I've learned what's what. And now that I am now the best gamer. And thank you everyone for joining me in going from beginning to the best. That was a long journey.
Yeah,
and
that was a very, yeah.
I don't want to say I couldn't have done it without you, because I definitely could have. But, you know, I appreciate the fact that you were there.
Hi, it's me again, Cindy. Let's have fun
Okay, here we
today.
go. Where did I mess up? Probably here. That's right, this is the stupid ringtone by no! Crash. Terrible.
Okay, so did you see what the requirements were to getting the silver medal?
No, what is it?
I think you can only have one, like, fault, one restart or whatever, reset, and then you have to complete it at the 100 seconds. It tells you before you play. But, yeah, so if you have more than one, like, fuck up, excuse my language, you should just restart the level.
Our show is entirely unintended, so how dare you?
It's kind of, taboo, you know? 10-year-olds like taboo, right? They like
love it.
hearing adults swear.
Okay, so I'm retrying, and I'm trying to do just one mess up. Okay, that was
Yeah.
one mess up. Not good. Not a good
Just
start.
one, now you have to go through. Yeah, I would just.
No, I can do this. I can do. Okay, I can't do it. Alright, restarting the whole thing. I'm assuming hitting the restart button counts as a full reset.
Yeah, yeah. On the top left, you see how you have like the big number in the circle.
Yeah. What does that mean?
So that's like your fault counter. So like every time you go back to a checkpoint, it adds 1 to that. So you only want to have one thing in there.
And what's my
And every
timeline?
time you like, I think it's like 50 something seconds.
What's also cool is that, you know, the riders look realistic when I'm not dying. When I'm dying, it immediately goes to ragdoll, and it's very funny.
Right.
But before that, it's like, yeah, this looks like a person leaning. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like that looks like how you would do like a jump on a thing.
Yeah, I mean, as a professional dirt bike racer, which I'm sure our audience knows I am.
Yeah.
All right, I opened an event. We're gonna still learn that.
Cool.
So this was the tutorial stage.
So from what I can tell, the career mode has several tutorial bits, and each time you open a new like area, there's a tutorial part at the beginning. So if you continue, oh, you unlocked the baggie.
You. Let's compare. Alright, I think I can do this. Alright. So back to. Can I switch bikes? I want to switch bikes.
Yeah, I think when you start a level, it asks you which bike you want to use.
Okay, we found the customization menu for regular viewers. They will
Oh,
know
yeah,
that we will be here
customization
for the next,
menu.
couple hours.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do definitely pink. Gotta have pink. Ooh, pink and blue. Yeah, that's cool. Pink and like that blue. That's nice. I didn't really do pink, did I? I need more pink. Okay. There we go. That's pink. Pretty nice, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that bit. Just went into the. Okay, we're good. Enough wasting time. Yes.
Hey, I got nothing but 10.
Body kids. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Sorry, I'm wasting more time. Wait a minute. I have to buy this?
Yeah, that's what the acorns are for, friend. You only
me
have
off.
400.
Pissing me off, Lauren. So the acorn thing is reminding me of the Animal Crossing for the mobile phones, where you
Oh,
like
yeah.
plot things.
Yep.
But that game was awful. Did you play that?
I did.
It was awful. Sorry if you liked it, but it
Good.
was very much, hey, you did a thing, now wait. Or pay, It was very much that.
Right. Well, I am a huge fan of Animal Crossing from way back, from original Animal Crossing.
To the Samsung Industries training program. Level 2.
Welcome back,
As soon as one is
Roger.
announced
It's
for the
me,
Switch,
Cindy.
I'm putting a
Let's
Switch
work
on my
some
to-buy
intermediate
list
techniques.
because
Ignoring the steep
I
hill.
really want to play a next-gen Animal Crossing. And I don't have a Wii or whatever. I think there's one for the
Yeah, they haven't announced a Switch one, have they?
No, they haven't.
They announced a Pokemon,
Sometimes you'll need to
Yeah.
which will
balance
sell a
yourself
lot of
properly
Switches.
to
I mean,
prevent
Switches
a
doesn't
crash.
need anyone to help it, but
Yes, well, and now there's Smash Brothers that they announced, and Mario Party. So, dude, it took me so long to figure this out. I kept smashing my head into that wall.
I made it to the checkpoint at least. Look at this. I love that they paused me right before my doom. Fantastic.
It was like, you're about to die, but let me tell you something.
I made it to the checkpoint. That's all that matters. And now
The thing is, I made it to this checkpoint, but I kept... Yeah, I crashed like that.
Sorry.
It's fun. It's so much fun.
It's funny to me. Okay. So you made it to that checkpoint. Then what happened?
And then I couldn't, because she didn't say any instructions, so I was like, now what do I do? And I was like, I guess I go down this way? But yeah, you do. You go forward and there's another checkpoint.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. You know, with this color scheme, I look kind of like Captain America.
To jump forward
Nice.
off the ramp instead of going up, just lean forward.
Alright, so I am, by sheer luck, getting to these checkpoints. Or I'm getting to these checkpoints in such a way that it's like I'm gonna die the very next second, but I'm just barely squeaking by the checkpoints. If this were one continual level, I would not have accomplished
Another training
anything. Lots
complete.
of roach.
Let's show
Wait a minute, I just got a trophy called Wax On, Wax Off.
I'll update my
Yes,
drivers.
that is the trophy that you get for beating the second tutorial level. And that is not the trophy we were going for. But congratulations!
Well, thank you for your false enthusiasm.
No, the thing, okay, so we will talk more about the trophies in this game, but let me just put it out there right now that I don't like them. For lots of reasons. But, so other common praise or criticism for this game, so some praise is that the controls are the mechanics are precise yet simple, and the physics are incredible, which Tony is experiencing incredible physics. The criticism is that they are very demanding and precise, repetitive technical challenges. So it's like, some of them, if you don't do it the exact minusculely right way, you're screwed and you have to start all over. And I found that out, I'm not great at this game. I enjoyed playing it. I'm not great at it. But when I got to the third, whatever the third level is in the career mode, I couldn't, I did the tutorial, no problem, but I couldn't get past that. So.
Okay, so should we talk about the trophies a little bit? Is this the time?
I think now's the time now that you got one. So as I said, we get all of our trophy information from psnprofiles.com, and we're going on the PlayStation 4 statistics of this game. So this game, the base game, has 16 trophies, only 300 points. There are no platinum or gold trophies at all in the main game. There are 4 silver, 12 bronze. The rarest trophy has only 0.2% of the gamers that have played this game have earned it, making it ultra rare. Is it 0.2%?
Yeah.
That's not even 1% of the, that's 0.2 of a, that's ridiculous.
And again, this is not all PlayStation players. This is people who have registered themselves on PSN profiles,
Yeah.
which means
They
they're
do-
trophy hunters.
Yes. They do, if you like hover on they give you what the PlayStation Network statistics are
Yeah.
for like overall.
Yes.
But yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Attention workers.
There are
Our
7
last major
DLC
industrial
packs for
accident
this
was
game.
14 minutes ago.
Each of them, I assume, because there are 7 golds in those 7, so I assume each of them has a gold trophy. And then an additional 18 silver and 26 bronze medals in those DLC packs. So, you know, there are, I don't know what I don't have that math in front of me and how many trophies that is, but there are way more trophies in the DLC than there are in the main title.
Yeah.
So that's obnoxious. Especially if you're a trophy hunter, you have to download all that DLC.
Yeah.
And no platinum, come on, let's do it. Especially since the trophies in this game are hard. So that's how we're gonna go right now. Our trophies amazing news, our recurring segment. So trophy name here is the trophy called "Is There Anything You Can't Do?" And that you get for completing every track challenge in the first 8 events. So
This animation at the end, you could totally skip it. It's just one of these dumb things. They're like, yeah, we're doing this.
oh yeah. Where you like shoot off in his face or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason that this is the trophy nay for this game is that, well, first of all, there are, as I was saying, there are no platinum or no gold trophies, like for real. And one of the silver trophies in the game has a collection rate of 0.2%, which makes this game seem really incredibly difficult, and it is. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a game that's hard. You know.
Yeah.
You look at, like, we played Bloodborne on this channel. That game I found so incredibly difficult, but it was, like, difficult in a fun way, in a way where I could see myself being like, I need to figure this thing out, and, like, going back to it and trying to figure that thing out.
Right. And Bloodborne has a platinum.
Right, exactly. Like, I feel like if you have a game that has that level of difficulty to it, you have to have a trophy that rewards you for doing these crazy difficult things.
Yeah.
This game does not do that. And in fact, the trophies in this game are so sporadic and weird
Notice to
that I
all
just
visitors
couldn't figure
entering
out,
this
like,
area. Be
I couldn't figure
careful.
them out.
Yeah.
Like, each level, I don't know if you've noticed this, but each level has, so not only do you have the normal silver, bronze, silver, gold medals that you can earn when you finish the level,
Yeah.
but each level has 3 challenges that you can do while you're trying to complete the level.
Okay.
And some of the trophies are like, do all 3 challenges, and the challenges are ridiculous. It's like, execute 3 perfect backflips while having an otherwise perfect run. It's like, what? Like, for real? Like, what? You know, it's just, you know, you have to either be like really flipping good at this game or really damn lucky in order to get those.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just feels like the trophies in this game, they're almost punishing you. Like, hey, play this game till your fingers bleed and you still won't earn these trophies.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Yeah. Okay. So, The Last of Us Before the Storm, the prequel game.
Yeah.
There was a minor trophy controversy with that game because in order to get the platinum for that game, you had to beat.
Welcome to the Samsara Laboratories, home to freezing winds
You
and a
had
variety
to
of
beat
mutated
the
mammals.
farewell episode,
Enjoy.
which was something you had to pre-order and you got that episode, or was like an extra DLC, and it was tied into the platinum. And that really sucks because players felt like, I'm sorry, do not tie in extra content with DLC to the platinum of your game. Make your game one thing, and if you want to add trophies for DLC, that's fine. But I think part of the anger to that was the platinum is like the I beat this game thing.
Yeah.
It's the top trophy. It's the one that represents like the hardest thing. You should not tie DLC into that. This game, because it has no platinum and no gold, by definition, all those DLCs with the golds, they're what's valuable. And so for them to throw this
Right.
game at us, they're basically saying, here's a couple of bronze trophies, which are impossible to freaking get. And if you trophy hunters really want to, bank some points or whatever, you're going to have to buy all 7 packs of the DLC.
Yep.
It feels like a slap in the face, and it makes me genuinely upset at them.
Yeah, it's really crazy because all those DLC is add another points to the trophy count. It goes from having 16 trophies to 51 trophies that you get all 7 in the DLC. And those 7 gold, like, that just seems cheap. It seems like they're just saying, hey, give us your money and then we'll give you these extra trophies.
Yeah.
Like,
Please note that
no.
snow
And
is
I'm not trying to
the
say those
easiest
DLC
way to
packs
get
aren't
fun.
fun. Maybe they're these amazing maps,
Sure.
or, that's all for what it is. But you have to recognize that people got your game, whether they got it through the PS Plus, which they paid for. We always make fun, of ourselves saying, should we even be calling this shit, PS Plus free games? Because we did pay for them. We paid for the service.
Right.
So to argue, well, you're getting this game for free, so whatever, is a little bit bull as well. I mean, this is assuming that that's how you're playing this. Maybe you bought this game. I don't know. The point being is that, like, reward people for playing this game, and then give people extras content for DLC. You can do trophies. You can do gold trophies. It's fine. But don't do trophies above the one in the main game. It's so frustrating. And it shows
Higher
a
level-
lack of knowledge.
Yeah. And it's sort of like lack of respect for your gamers. Like,
Yep. Yeah. I have to try. I want to give Trials. I want to give Red Links the benefit of the doubt here and say, well, maybe they just, the trophy ecosystem is not something they're familiar with. And I'm just got shot up in space. Okay. And I'm just
yeah,
going
they
right back in.
had 2 Ubisoft companies
Exactly.
targeting them. So
Exactly.
Ubisoft should know better.
Exactly.
Attention visitors.
And again, PlayStation is not like the little third party. This is the big money maker for this generation. They should be catering to the trophy market. And it's not like PlayStation's the only one that has trophies. Xbox does too.
Yeah.
Steam, PC, they all have it. The only one that doesn't have is Switch because Nintendo's like, fuck that, we're not doing it.
Yeah, and I think part of that is, the like target audience for Nintendo is like sort of casual gaming families. I don't think that I think trophies and like rewards like that are obviously not meant for the scale audience. But that's neither here nor there. So that's our trophy night for this game because the trophies, like first of all, the number of trophies is ridiculous. The way in which you earn the trophies is just like super punishingly hard. And then there aren't any platinum or gold trophies in the main part of the game. You have to do the DLC. So those are 3 trophy names for this particular game. But there is a trophy yay that is kind of fun and a little bit weird. It's the trophy called That's Not Right, and you earn it by getting run over by your own bike. Which, as we've seen, it's not hard to fall off your bike. It's not hard to crash your bike. But the interesting challenge is, can you fall in a way in which your own bike runs over you?
Yeah.
Now, it seems like it could be just random and luck that this happens, but I actually did read when I was looking into the trophies that there is a way to
Force it.
make this happen
Yeah.
a little bit better. Yeah. At the end of this set of tutorial levels, there is like the skill challenge where the skill challenge is to get air while you're jumping. You jump off the bike as you hit the ramp or whatever.
Yeah.
And to fly as far as you can. And the guide said that you have to make sure that when you jump off your bike, you're as far away, you're as far off the jump as you can get, and then when you jump off the bike, you're ahead of the bike, and it'll keep flying forward and hit you as you are on the track. So
Yeah.
they say to do it on that level, but it can be, and it can be completely random,
Yeah.
because you fall off your bike in such weird ways. Oh, this is it, the big air slogan.
Well, I could try for it. So I need to do what now? I need to.
So it said that when you hit the jump at the end here, to wait until you're at the last possible moment, and then let me go back to it. again? Okay. And this is a common trophy. 6% of people have earned this trophy, so it doesn't seem like it's really that. It's like,
Oh, so I can bail out. Okay, alright.
yeah.
Yes, do it. Can I do it? I do like it. Okay, so here's why I like that
Oh,
trophy.
it would have hit you though. It would have hit you if you had been slightly. No, it wasn't. I like the donation.
Yes. It did it, didn't it?
Did you get the trophy? Oh.
I know this is wasting time, but I really want to do it.
No, it's fun.
Oops. Okay, so what I was gonna say, the reason that this trophy amuses me is because this is one of those things that I feel like is not intentional. You know, nobody designed this to make it so that the bike could run you over. I don't think there's any special animation or anything. I just really feel like it's one of those things that the developers are like, oh hey, this can happen. So, you know, we should just, it's a funny thing, you know, we're really focused on the funny deaths and everything. Let's reward this random thing that can happen. And it's the developers paying attention to their own game. And really giving a trophy based on, hey, you really played this game so much. Yeah, I had to have gotten it that time. No.
The bike definitely ran over you.
Right? Do I need to beat the level and then it gives it to me?
But you did beat the level.
Didn't it run over me just then?
Yeah, I saw it happen.
I don't know. I like it when a game developer includes a trophy that rewards you for exploring all the nooks and crannies of their game.
Yeah.
That to me is, you know, a very well designed trophy. And for a game that seems to get trophies really wrong, it's nice to see at least one that goes well.
Yeah. I think part of the thing I didn't like about the trophies in this game is that for a few of them you have to play 50 different tracks in order to get the trophy.
Really?
And, like, you know, this seems like a lot.
Okay, that bike continually ran over me. So, a little bit
Yeah,
like...
it's like the bike is riding you down the road.
Exactly. How do I not get a trophy for that? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what the trigger for it is. It just says... Yeah, it just says to do it here. And your bike is maybe... I don't know. I don't understand.
Maybe because I'm not connected to Ubisoft's servers? Do you think that has anything to do with it?
I don't know. You weren't either when you got the other trophy.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright, let's try and go on. Okay, that's not really my question. Also amusing. It's very amusing. This level, I do enjoy it. Alright, we're screwing around too much. I'll get it off camera. We're done. Moving. So, do you think I'm going to naturally hit the trophy challenge just by playing the career, or how's this going to work?
No, so the trophy, because the career has such weird, because this game has such weird trophies, and some of them were like skill level based, and like I didn't know what your skill level was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
The trophy that I have picked out for you, actually you earn it by just doing any one level that was created by someone else. So if you want to just keep playing in the career here,
Yeah.
whenever you're ready to get the trophy, just let me know and I'll tell you how to get to where you're going to earn it.
Okay.
But yeah, I did enjoy this aspect of the game, and there are other things that you can do aside from this career. I picked the career because it had like the tutorials and there's like sort of important for like whatever else goes on, but there's also a multiplayer mode where you can have like ranked matches or private matches with your friends. There is mode. You you can create tracks or play tracks that were created by the people. So there's a lot to do in this game.
Yeah. So here's my thing. Oh, this would have been so cool. I can't tell. Like I'm seeing. Okay, you know, do this challenge. Exhibitionist. Do this challenge. What paint? Do this. But I don't know what they mean. Like I have no indication of what these challenges
Yeah, and I
are.
think at some point, I think before you start the level, there's a way to figure out what those mean. There's like a button you can push and say, hey, look at the challenge. You just flash it. Because I did read, at some point I read what one of the ones were, the one I was on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, it's like, execute 3 perfect backflips, and I'm like, I don't, what?
Yeah.
Warning. High wind area.
And I'm sure a lot of it is experimentation of where can I even do enough
Yeah.
backflips.
Right. But you have to even know how to accomplish a backflip to like, you know, I'm not great at the mechanics of the game.
Right.
So that felt like it was a little extra. Oh, you were so close.
Okay, but I did some pretty cool backflips there. That was cool. It's just hard to tell what's what.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I need to get... Oh, just one more trophy. All I'm gonna do is one more. So let's focus. I can do this. Let's do it on sheer pressure, I guess. Now, you know, in preparing for this, you played this game quite a bit, I assume.
Yeah. I played it for like an hour.
How did you find it?
10
Did you find it compelling, like, oh, I want to keep playing this? Or did you find it like, all right, I got it?
I did want to keep playing. I thought it was fun. I thought like the
Attention workers.
you know, the physics
Our
of it
last
were great.
major
I thought
industrial
like
accident was
the levels themselves weren't, they were like just the right length where they were engaging, and like I didn't get frustrated when I had to restart a bunch because I couldn't get the like, you know, the I only have one fault or whatever. Like, yeah, I thought, you know, the other racing game that we played with the like the 4-wheelers or whatever, or the
Yeah.
whatever. I like this one much better than that one. Even though they had similar concepts, and it was like, do this thing and amount of time or whatever, and then it's yada yada. But this one is just more, the physics were more fun, it just felt better.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I did unlock the third area, and here's where you told me that you had some difficulty, was past the tutorial.
I did the tutorial. I'm not sure I got much further than that.
Let's give it a try.
Or maybe I didn't even get the tutorial done. I can't remember. Oh,
Well, you made it to level 10 as far as your driver score, so
yeah.
I would think you
welcome
listed
to
some
the
of it.
Samsara Industries training program.
Okay, so is there some kind of story here, like some sort of technology, Cindy or Cindy?
On a steep hill, take it slow.
No, I really don't think that there is any type of story. And, you know, this is one game in a series of games, so maybe there's, like, a backstory somewhere that we're not getting, but I doubt it, honestly.
Okay, so just telling me to take it slow and not follow your instructions in the slightest. Ugh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, I think I did get past this. I think this is the one where they teach you how to do bunny hops. And then in the second, like, in that first actual level, you have to, like, do some sort of weird jump, and I just couldn't get myself to do it.
Ah, man. So I know I have no patience. Okay, restart. Here we go.
Welcome back, Tiger. Today we'll
All I
learn
have
some
to do
advanced
is go
techniques.
slow.
On a
Just
steep
have to
hill,
have patience.
take it slow. Lean forward
And I
and
do.
don't
And I
press the
have
gas pedal all the way.
Here we go. Patience. Look at that. Look how patient I am. Alright. I did it.
Here was an important bit.
Now I have to do bunny hop. Here we go. How do I do a bunny hop? At the edge of the gap, pull back,
to raise your
and
front
lean
wheel.
forward.
Then
Alright,
quickly
do that.
lean forward to nudge yourself into the air a bit.
Let me do it. Let me do the thing.
I had such a hard time with the bunny hops.
Oh man, I crashed, but didn't feel like I should have crashed. This is hard. Alright. Lean back, go forward. I feel like I'm catching the edge, but I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's like meant to be a really quick, like, back and forth. Like,
Oh, yes!
like
Try
right.
another bunny hop. Remember,
Okay,
back
that
and
was
forward quickly
cool, I
to
guess.
jump.
Okay, that's hard though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and to do that while you're in the middle of a race or whatever, of a level.
yeah, right? Like, how are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You could have done it. That could have worked. Okay, that went well. That went well. That didn't go well. Is that going well? Yes, it did. Kind of.
Some
Some objects can be knocked over. Here's the thing, like, every tutorial level, I'm just dying to get to the point. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That didn't go well. How do I do this? Okay, take it slow, that's all. I don't like this game, really, I gotta be patient.
One more lesson. Drive onto this seesaw.
Drive on the
and when
seesaw.
far end
Seesaw?
starts to
Who
rise,
designed this course?
hit the gas.
Alright. Far end starts to... Now go, 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 go! Did I do it? Did I do the... Well, I did kind I technically did it. Alright, that was bad. I did the tutorial! I'm gonna crash into these things because they
Remember
are
to nudge back.
Alright, so I have a racing license now. Is that a good thing? That's a good
Nice.
thing, right?
Yeah,
I can't
totally.
believe this entire thing is tutorial.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I've been playing an hour and I haven't even come close, which speaks a lot to the potential of this game, and that, you know, they really
Yeah.
focused on puzzling and physics and everything, which is cool. But also,
Yeah.
it's exhausting thinking about, like, do I really need to do all of these things in every level? Like, and then you expect me to get trophies based on completing challenges on top of it? Like, this would be the rest of my life. I'd be trying to get this damn thing.
Yep. No, I agree. And I figured out how you read the challenges.
Oh, please, tell.
Of course.
When the levels start, you hit the right hand side of the trackpad and push it. Before the level starts and it's like loading or whatever.
They focused on a weird place and all that. Oh, man. I'm not clear. I think the tutorial is teaching me okay. Now. No! Lauren, am I supposed to bunny hop this?
Yeah, I don't know. See, I couldn't get past this level. I could not do it. I'm pretty sure you have to bunny hop it, and I couldn't.
Bunny hop it. Okay, from the pool. Pool is not good. Where am I? Okay. I get so stressed. Why is there a track on the drone? That is ridiculous. I bet you most of the DLC packs are just kind of funny, like, oh, now you're driving in this bizarre.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like bizarre stuff. It's like, check this thing out that we can make you do. That was a good crash. Right at the end.
Today's weather report is cloudy. With a
Why?
chance of
Why do
falling
they feel the
motorcycles.
need to be like, and then he falls on a road? Okay, so, you know, I'm still making some progress, but clearly to get 38 medals here, I would have to go back to early levels. So they want me to really master these courses.
Yes. Yeah, they want you to like have them down pat.
Yeah. Oh. I enjoy the gameplay. I do. And I'm not ready to review this, but I do feel a little bit like anxiety about what's coming next, which isn't bad.
Okay.
That's fun
Yeah.
for games to feel like what's coming
Yeah.
next. But
Yeah.
the thing about most games is when you feel that anxiety, there's a calm period. Don't think that this game is ever going to calm. I think it's only going to be more and more intense.
Yeah, that's possible. Okay. I didn't get this far, so you know you're doing better than I did.
Well, you only have an hour. I have hit an hour, so.
Yeah, that's true. I really didn't play it for too incredibly long. So I had other things going on, but yeah. And then I still didn't get. Yeah, I don't know. I played it for an hour and I got one trophy, so there's that.
You know, this game feels very technically adept, but it still feels like it's designed for casual gamers.
Yes.
Like, this is the type of game that, you know, your sibling who doesn't really get in, but like occasionally we'd be like, oh, let's play football or something. It feels like would be into a game like this, where it doesn't take, there's not a huge mental investment, there's not a lot to do,
Right.
just do the thing.
Yeah. Push the gas, lean back and forward, like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
like, you know how Rocket League, you know, exploded and everyone's playing Rocket League and is now an esport because it's basically like, hey, soccer with cars and go. It's not complicated. It's not the knowledge that you have from the real world allows you to jump into that game so quickly. And here it's the same thing. It's like you're on a bike, you know, physics, go. It's not
Right.
difficult.
Yeah.
What I'm surprised is Ubisoft's involvement because, you know, they have their hands in different pots. I mean, they do all the Dance Dance games. And they do, you know, of course, Assassin's Creed and stuff. They do
course.
some indie titles as well. You know, it's not like they're not used to doing off-the-wall things, but this does not feel like an Ubisoft type venture,
No.
right? Doesn't it feel a little odd?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Some of the platforms that I land on also seem to like shoot me out. And it's hard to tell
Yeah.
which ones do that. Oh, it's not stupid. Bunny. Like how burpee is something, isn't it?
A burpee is like an exercise thing
Wind speed is currently dangerously
of some
high.
variety. I don't exercise, so I don't know that good, but
Ooh, that was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Like, I do like how they, clearly there's somebody,
oh, that was neat. Where you like had to like land back on the blimp and then
Yeah.
bounce off of it.
okay. Oh, come on, you can do this. It does make me get quiet because I do find myself like, alright, you can do this. Practice, you know?
Yeah, you're concentrating.
I like that engagement. I like that I feel like in a sense of accomplishment once I'm trying to figure out the puzzle. But the thing is, as a trophy hunter, to then be like, now do it with no mistakes on 50
Right.
levels. Like,
Yeah.
really? That's a little much. You're asking for a lot there.
Yep. Indeed.
You know, you and I, the reason that we do this show is that I wouldn't say we're casual gamers, but unfortunately we're adults. And so it means that we can't dedicate 80 hours for every game. We don't have that bandwidth. And to come
Yeah,
at the
I don't-
PS Plus games, feeling like we're testing all the waters, a game really
Uh-huh.
needs to have something amazing to catch our attention for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm always looking for the experience that's like, hey, hop in, hop out. And it's not like this wouldn't accomplish that, it would. But it feels like you need to be on top of your game to do this. And it's not the type of experience that I want to jump into where I feel like, okay, now master it. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
too much
Yeah.
technical investment to make this a short experience. Oh, gosh. feel like, I mean, I've noticed that our landscape has gotten more diverse, which is interesting.
Every time you fault, I have to be
We're in a boatyard.
Yeah. Let's call her Molina.
You see, this is where you're beginning. You have all knowledge of things I would
boat-
only know.
Boat is a thing, but I think it's where they repair boats, right?
You know, the boat parking lot.
The boat garage.
Let's call it a boat port.
What a boat port.
I mean, I am getting through these levels, but I really don't
Yeah.
think I'm going to be able to get 30.
You don't have any like, yeah, you don't really have like finesse to them,
Exactly.
you know? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I have a new tutorial level. Learn how to trick with style.
Welcome
Okay.
to the Samsara Industries wind tunnel.
Oh my gosh! I have the ability to do tricks.
amazing FMX tricks. Rotate
There's
your
this
leg
whole other
to
like
correct angles and hold
the R button
for a second.
allows me to like
Try pulling off the
adjust
trick
the
you
physics,
see on the
adjust my
display.
character.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't get this far, no. I mean, I knew there were tricks involved, you could do tricks, but I never learned them.
So I'm kind of trying to learn.
Nicely done. Remember that when you're not doing a trick, you return to your bike.
Going up.
How
Cool.
about another trick?
Going up. Still doing it. Going to hell. Ruler.
Try
Okay,
this
I'm
one.
enjoying this.
Yeah, this is fun.
Should I be doing something now? How do I beat this level?
I think the pictures on the back are showing you what you need to be doing.
Oh.
And then go back.
Nicely done. Okay, let's try one more.
Am I doing it?
Excellent.
Nice.
On a real track, you'll need to get airborne first
I-
before
I-
trying
you
a
know.
trick.
Okay, I got it.
Practice in the wind tunnel
Wait,
anytime.
now they do track?
Let's get you onto
What?
a real track.
That's insane.
Let's turn
What is wrong
the
with you,
wind
Dave?
off now. Press gas.
I immediately crashed. I immediately
Use
crashed.
the tunnel to practice the
Oh
fun and
no,
amazing
now I gotta do
FMX
this stupid thing
tricks.
again.
Rotate your bike and legs to the correct angles and hold
What?
there for a second.
Well, you wanna do this
Try
again?
pulling off the
Oh.
trick you see on the display.
Alright, at least I now know I have to do the thing that they say to do. Cool. Okay. How do I get on the back of the
Nicely done. Remember that when you're not doing a trick, you return to your bike.
The tricks is a whole other interesting thing, and it definitely opened this up. But here's the thing with the tricks: it feels like, oh hey, if you really want to be doing tricks and stuff, you need to be like very, very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Try this one.
I'm pretty sure the next one is If I die at the end of this thing, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed. seems like she's telling me to do the bike's upside down. Go with the bike. Oh, now I need to be in the front of the bike. There we go. Offhand, maybe? How do I do this? There we go.
Nicely done.
Got it.
Okay,
Now she wants
let's
me to
try
do it.
one more. Excellent.
Alright.
On a real track.
Alright, so now I'm good. Now I need to like get on the track and not die first. I need to get to any checkpoint. You can do it.
Let's get you onto
Any
a real
checkpoint.
track.
Any checkpoint.
Let's turn the wind off
Any
now.
checkpoint.
Press gas.
Oh, you gotta be
Let's try
kidding
that
me.
again.
Fuck this level. I can't. Lauren. Lauren. No. Fuck this level. No. I'm not doing it. How do I back out of this? Can I not back out of this level?
Yeah, you can. Just hit the options button.
Exit track. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That sucks. Okay. Do I need to do this for like the viewers?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Do I have access to anything else, or I can only do these events? This is it.
So you can do this career. You can do the tournaments. Down, if you back out of the career, you can do multiplayer.
Welcome to the future. Okay, let's do a welcome to the future, yeah?
Sure.
Alright, what do I gotta do here? I got 2 days to do it, so no worries. What do you think about timed events?
What do I think of what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Timed events?
Oh. I think it depends. I don't know. Generally, I don't like them,
Yeah.
but it depends on what it is that they're timing. Like, you have 3 days to complete this event, or it disappears forever. And you can never earn these things that come with it. Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well,
But if
Overwatch
it's
has
just
a lot of
like-
time stuff, doesn't it?
Yes, but the thing about Overwatch is that they often bring those things back. So it's like, hey, we know you liked the Halloween event last year, and you probably didn't get to unlock all the Halloween stuff, so this coming Halloween, we're going to do another Halloween event, and you'll be able to get all the old Halloween stuff too. Like, yeah. Yeah, and the timed events are like, you know, it's the things that you unlock when you're playing them are just like cosmetic stuff, you know, it's not like it's like important gameplay type things.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is probably okay, this tournament where you only have so long to complete it.
It feels like it's just, hey, these 5 levels that we just thrown together, how well can you compete?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what it feels like. It's like these are already levels that are in this game. We've just put them together in this order to see how well you can do.
Which, I'm down with that, you know, like, we're not, you know, locking you out of content, or we're really adding content, but we are, like, doing a new spin on it. Which I'm like,
Yeah.
that's cool. What the hell? That was good. I'm fine. So, I'm not sure. I mean, I hope at the end of this it says, hey, you know, here's why you did this. Because right now it feels like we're just doing the same levels again.
Right.
A little bit like, what's the point of what I'm doing?
Yeah, because you've already done this level, so why are you doing the down tournament? Because especially since, like, you are already competing against the other people in your, you know, your friends list or whatever, those who are already competing to try and race again.
Yeah. I am like incapable of
You're
doing
having a real
this.
hard time, but...
Oh my god. Lauren! I blame this on you.
I think I had to redo this one a bunch too.
sucks. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, alright. I'm good at this. It's my best. I've already won that award. They probably should not have given it to me. It's okay. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. I'm not even. There's no point to this. I'm definitely not winning this tournament. Unless a whole bunch of PS Plus players are just incompetent and they're like, ooh, then maybe. Okay, can I do the thing? Yeah. But what have I won? I guess we should finish out this level. Alright, after this, I feel like we should move to the mode that gives me the trophy. Is that fair?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
It's also bothering me. What is that other game that we played that was car physics?
Oh my gosh. It also had a weird name. Hold on.
It feels like almost exactly. One of them feels like a copy of the other. I'm guessing it's partly a copy.
Yeah, this is probably the original. I guess I can go in my PlayStation library.
Oh wow, it is keeping score of all of my faults combined. Like,
Oh. And like all of them?
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, that's cool. That makes this a tournament. So at least I understand what point that was.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I'm at 23, so I'm not doing so great.
Yeah, that was perfect.
What's the score to beat? 20?
I don't even know. I didn't do this part.
That's right. That's lower than 20.
Trackmania Turbo.
Yes. Which, to be honest, even has a similar sounding name. A lot of I didn't hate that one.
No, that one, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
I think also, here's what happens too, is that, okay, look at that ending. That's a fantastic thing.
Oh my gosh, you like jumped on your son wheel the whole way. That's funny.
I love it. I'm getting like tired mentally of trying to do the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know. I don't know how long I could enjoy this in a play session. Just like right then.
Yeah, I think if I were playing this, like, just in regular life, I would play it for about 10 minutes and then say, okay, I'm good, come back later.
But also, I think in 10 minutes, you can't get good. You know, it takes time every time you come up to this to kind of master what you had already mastered.
Yeah.
That's a big ask. You have to really enjoy. You have to really enjoy it. Okay, my personal goal is to stay under 40. I know that's not a
The
great
last
goal.
track?
No, there's one more. So I have to shake up here. Wait, what just happened? What the hell just happened? Go up. I need to oh wow, like this one. Like, man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna hit 40. Alright, new goal. Under 50. Alright, so all I need now is spin. Good. I do like this level's design.
Yes, I do too.
Like, this is a very cool level. I definitely appreciate it. But the design of this, very cool. Do you see what's happening to me over and over again? I keep like hitting one kick at exactly the wrong angle, and then like. Alright, what did I say my goal was? 50? Maybe 60? We have, I feel like when we do our show, we have two things that happen to us. We hit a show, a game, that has so much story, so it becomes difficult to know when to cut off because, you know, we're trying to find a good story beat to end and get you presented. Or we have a game that's super repetitive, and then it becomes, okay, well, at what point does the value of playing this, like, stop? Because, you know, it's just the same thing over and over again.
Sure.
And this game is definitely an example of the latter, which is like, okay, I feel like we'll get it.
You understand the concept. Yeah.
Especially because we're literally playing the same levels that people saw earlier.
Right. Well, I feel like once you get sick of this tournament, you don't need to finish it. You can just go and get the job.
Yeah. Oh look, another thing. Okay, I did that. One more. Bungalow Beach. Do you think it's pulling? I think it's also only pulling from levels I've completed. So I'm guessing that there are. Or have I done Bungalow Beach before? I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know if you have.
Yeah, I've done this. So it's only pulling from levels that I've actually done, which is interesting because there must be other tournament options. Or have I done this? I don't think I have.
This one doesn't look familiar to me.
Okay, so I guess what I just said is familiar. So it's just the tournament they put together at the beginning. Alright.
Yeah, it's like the easy, it's like the beginner level something. I'm sure there's probably one together.
So like I said, I have to stay under 60. Like I said at the beginning, like that's the first thing that I said.
Yeah, that was your first goal. Under 60.
Yeah. So I don't want anyone going back to the record. It's always 60.
It was 60 from the get-go.
That's right. That would be on.
And I think this thing is gonna do that. This bit right here, man. Oh, there you go.
Very good. Very stressful. Okay, that's cool. Oh man, that felt unfair. Okay.
Oh, did you bump your head when you went in the tunnel?
Yeah. What? Is my bag
What
too
the
big?
heck?
Okay, now like I said, under 70. All I have to do is stay under 70.
Stay under 70. Yep.
Yeah, they say 70 is the new 40. That's what they say. They're going to be like, congratulations on being literally the worst player that's ever played our game. A new personal record as that bike crushes me. It's just, why? Why? This is so awful. My position was not saved. That's for the best. Don't worry about it. So the entire thing was worthless because, yeah. Oh, I didn't get any prizes. Well,
No trophy. No medal.
alright. So what do I do now? I want a trophy.
So, you exit this mode,
Okay.
and you go to the track central.
Track Central. Okay.
And then what do you do? No, you back out.
Anyway, that's past Tony. Past Tony's dumb. Future Tony's got it.
Got it. Okay. So then you go to, you hit the square button to search.
Searching.
And
Searching for
you
Kingdom Hearts.
search for, you put in any difficulty drop down, you put beginner. No, you don't need to search for. What are you searching for?
Kingdom Hearts.
I would be amazed if somebody made a Kingdom Hearts track.
It's gotta be a beginner Kingdom Hearts track. Okay. Any difficulty. No one has made one. That's dumb. Alright. Searching for only beginners, okay?
Yeah.
Got
Yep.
it?
And then you can pick any track.
Okay, so we have a slight problem. I think because I'm not connected to Ubisoft, it's not
Oh,
letting
right.
me.
You're not
So
connected.
let me force a reconnect.
Yeah.
How do I do that exactly? Back. You play, please. Okay, so you probably can't see anything, but you probably should still be able to hear me. Okay, cool. It's logging into my super secret Ubisoft account. Super secret. Okay. I feel like I should be reconnected now. Am I reconnected?
I don't know. All I see is blue screen.
Let's go to
Oh, there we go.
leaderboards, maybe. I'll go there. It's you. So it's a bit frustrating that don't seem to be connected. I don't know why that would be the case. And I really hate.
Weird. Well,
Let's try again.
can you? Yeah, I was gonna say just try again.
It says no tracks found.
That's weird. Well, maybe just pick any one of. See if you can pick any one of those ones from the first screen. Like go out of the search.
Okay, first screen. Community recommended.
Yeah, just pick any one of those options.
No, it's saying no tracks found.
That's so strange. Well, that was how you were supposed to get the trophy.
Huh. Okay. Alright.
And the thing is, it's literally the only trophy you earn from multiplayer play, from like online play. So
Well,
maybe if you just do one of like the short tracks, and you know how at the end it's like you're not connected.
alright. There has to be a way to reconnect. Wouldn't you say? Let's try to buy things. I'm sure it'll connect me if I try and buy. Or maybe, you know what actually could have happened? Because how long has this game been available? For
What do you
PS
mean?
Plus, I mean.
Since last week.
The servers could be overwhelmed.
Maybe, but I did it earlier. But again, that was at like, I don't know, 5 o'clock, so maybe not everyone was playing at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Well, try multiplayer. Let's see if I can connect. We're not going to waste a whole bunch of time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's how professionals roll. They just give
Well,
up.
it's weird because at some point last night, I was disconnected because my Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Mhm.
You know, because it does that, and
Yeah.
it on the envelope on the top left where you have your messages,
Mhm.
it showed like a plug disconnected. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I probably only gone to audio because the game completely froze and it gave me an error has occurred, which is the first time this has ever happened in us recording. So I want to point out that sucks. And I don't care about the recording. You know, we've done stupid things here before, but I've played a couple of games that have done this, and I think I can remember most of them. Fallout was notorious for doing this, both 3 and New Vegas, and sometimes 4. The system just can't handle it. It completely locks up the PlayStation. This other game that I was playing a lot, it was some stupid game that was like a mobile game that got ported on the PS3, was Jetpack Joyride. Froze up constantly. So that one was a terrible game. And there was another one for PS4 that occasionally will lock up, and it makes me feel like you've not done the basic optimizations for this game. If it happens once, okay, I get it. It happens. Sometimes things don't go the way. They're complicated games. But I'm stuck on this error, and I can't do anything. It just says, checking the error status, 45%. We've been here the whole time we're talking. So, yeah. Yeah. This is the PlayStation gods telling us it's time to move into reviews. Da 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 da. $50. I don't even have to think about it. Like, on a technical standpoint, they clearly did their work. They clearly wanted the physics to feel good. They wanted it to be amusing because they knew that you would die a lot. So they wanted the dying to be something that was rewarding. And in the beginning, it absolutely was. But this game is punishing. And it did not take long. It took an hour and a half for me to feel like I can't. I work. I'm tired. As a person who lives a life, this game is not relaxing. It's amping me up over and over and again. And at some point, I'm amped up too much, and I just want to stop. And I know that when I come back to this game, and I will, because I always come back to these games, I'll come back to it, and I'll feel like, wait, how do I? Oh, that's right. Okay, it'll feel like I'm learning all over again. I'm not gonna lie, would have given this game a 60, but the fact that Ubisoft's connection seemed to die out, and my connection here is great, it's not on my end, and now I have an error status that I'm completely frozen on, unable to back out, that's 10 points gone, sorry. I think Metacritic loved it. I think that they were all over this, and they were like, oh, it's so tight and great, and everything's great. I think that's how they are. So I think I'm much lower. Lay it on me. I feel like that's almost literally what I said, but in a sarcastic tone. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Not having ever played a Trials game, it's hard to be able to give that kind of an analysis because, I have no context. For me, this is a completely new experience, so I do feel bad that I'm not more versed in this world. But, we don't judge based on how they compare to each other. We judge based on a blind, is this fun, is this worth your time? So I still think that I'm lower. I think probably Metacritic is somewhere around 65. Wow. Okay. Wow. People loved it. I mean, 79 is a really good score. Am I upset that it's a 79? No. I mean, I think that score has to have a caveat of, if this is your thing, if you're into this punishing physics game, then yeah, go for it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not enjoying this glitch. But the game, it was fun. We had fun. We had good times. No one killed each other. So, the big question comes down to, is this game worth downloading? We just talked about Call of Duty being 8,000 gigs, and that's going to be one hell of a footprint there. But what are we dealing with here with Trials Fusion? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to put a little asterisk there. I know that it said 5.5, and maybe the original game did, but this game downloaded 10.5 gigs. So all their DLC added a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not a choice. It's all preloaded, and when you buy the DLC, you're just unlocking it. I'm here. 80 something hours. Mm. 10 gigs does feel a smidge high for what is essentially the same thing over and over again. All of those gigs are the backgrounds, are the funny windmills falling, boats, drone paths. The gameplay does not change. It doesn't change. But, if you have played the Trials and you enjoyed it, or you enjoyed the Trackmania Turbo, or you don't mind going in and playing a couple of levels and getting amped up and feeling like that sense of accomplishment, like you're the type of person that really enjoys overcoming something and then being able to let it go, then go for it. But I think the majority of our viewers, I would think, would not enjoy something that is like designed to be enjoyable and then be frustrating. Yeah. 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 Yeah, but you're competing against a human. Here, you're just competing against like an unforgiving physics system. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That was cool. I would say, I don't know. I guess if you got the space, give it a go. It's give either this or Trackmania Turbo a go. If you played and enjoyed, okay, if you played and enjoyed Trackmania Turbo, yes, download this. It's probably better. It's probably more tight. If you did not enjoy Trackmania Turbo, if that was not your thing, then avoid this. Yep. Yeah, that's totally. I agree. So that pun. I'm so sorry. That pun was a holdover from something that I had referenced in an original script of this, because we originally called this game in the previous episode, or I did, Trials by Fusion. I couldn't let that go, and it's not the name of this game, and I just got so frustrated with myself, going, but why did I add the by? And I don't know. I guess I was thinking of Trials by Ordeal or Trials by Fire. I don't know. I was definitely an old man going, oh, we're playing this game, the Facebook. One of those bullshit things. We had an article that shouldn't be there. So I apologize for being real slow there. And I apologize for punning in such a way that makes no sense. No, I didn't. That's fascinating that a phone can handle that. I mean, Life is Strange. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'm underestimating what a phone can handle, but okay. I mean, more power to it. Life is Strange is a wonderful game, and it's not like it was. It involved a bunch of technical control schemes, so cool. That's cool. Yes, I'm Tony. Well, when this error message leaves, you could find me online as Paradox, Pairodocs. I would be happy to play any game with you, including Trials Fusion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And besides playing with us, you of course can watch all of the episodes of Two Gamers One Trophy back catalog at YouTube. Just look up Two Gamers One Trophy. That's the numeral 2 and the numeral 1. Mm-hmm. Asterisk or possibly Call of Duty Black Ops, if that is in fact a game that is available and we can get it going together. Nice. So we're gonna probably cut off here pretty intensely because I'm gonna have to just shut off the PS4. So also goodbye to you, my friend Lauren, and goodbye to all of our viewers. Later. You still there? Okay, I think we stopped broadcasting. I don't know. It's... Maybe we're not. Maybe we're still live. It's just frustrating because the whole thing is like frozen up on me. How funny is that? Well, let's talk about private matters that no one should hear. That's private. Cannot display menu. This is so funny. I can't even log out. I think I have to broadcast the rest of my life. I think everyone should just join in. Join in for bedtime. We'll take a shower together. It's going to be great. PlayStation, why? Why do you make it so difficult? I have half the screens is error, half the screens is closing, and there's a little notification that says you're broadcasting. You're broadcasting all of this hot mess. Alright, I'm unplugging. Bye, y'all.